think I'm awesome, but I'm not the man. I'm all about my biz. Paper come in suitcases. When I talk, they hold their mouth. It's looking like they tooth aching. Cause I know these dudes hate, but I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying to keep my hands clean, but it's hard with all these tools. Kinda hard with all these rules.
Welcome, everybody, to the Directly Indirect show. I'm your host, Tremaine Wright, and as always, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Whether you're listening, watching, whatever, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in and locking in with the kid. And as always, man, you already know how I give it up, man. This story just kind of rubbed me all kinds of wrong. I mean, it's just certain things people do to kind of make you scratch your head and just in confusion. So a former high school chemistry teacher in Illinois poured liquid nitrogen on a student during a class demonstration, burning his groin and finger. Now, I'm pretty sure my audience is a pretty smart audience, but you do realize what the groin is, don't you? And his finger. Can you imagine? So Gary Broderson, a 66-year-old former educator at Bartlett High School in suburban Chicago, was found guilty of reckless conduct and endangering the health of a child in May 2018. So this happened a few years ago, but it takes a while for the case to kind of build, for the evidence to get gathered. I mean, people don't understand sometimes how long it takes for a case to even get in motion in some cases. So Mr. Broderson displayed extremely poor judgment when he doused a student with a dangerous chemical during a science demonstration and without any kind of precaution or value for life, pretty much. I mean, you're burning a kid in places that he probably ain't even used yet, man. I mean, what is this guy thinking? So a 6-person jury found him guilty, of both misdemeanor and following a 2-day trial. The male student, who has since fully recovered, thank God, did volunteer to participate in the dangerous demonstration, which even when the student wants to volunteer for the demonstration does not mean to burn his hand or his groin. I've volunteered for numerous things in school, and I've never had my finger or my groin burnt. Okay, just putting it out there. So again, he fully recovered, and he did volunteer to participate in the dangerous demonstration, but believed that liquid nitrogen was only going to be poured over his chest. That's what he told a spokesperson. So the boy went into the situation thinking, okay, I'm going to pour a little bit on my chest to see how I feel. And even then, as the teacher, even then, as the adult in the room, even then, as the educator, why would you even allow that to happen? I'll wait. Even as the educator, why would you allow that to happen? Okay. So Broderson of Carpentersville. Jeez, it's like 30 different names in that. Carpentersville then poured the chemical on the student's chest, dumping a larger amount onto his groin. Wow. This is... Woo. Okay. This is insane. He was initially put on administrative leave before resigning months later in July 2018. Broderson also voluntarily surrendered his teaching certificate. And, so he pretty much knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? He knew he did wrong. He knew what he did was uncalled for, unjust, uncivil. He knew. Come on, man. You're an educator. You out here pouring liquid nitrogen on kids' growing chest and fingers. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So And I quote, "We acted quickly to address the incident eternally, recognizing the severity of the breach of conduct." You know what I'm saying? That's what, a spokesperson told the newspaper in the email. So, Broderson, who remained free after bond, is due back in court March 18 for filing the post-trial motions or possible sentencing. He faces up to a year in jail or probation. So, let me get this straight. This kid basically injures. I mean, this man, this adult, this teacher, this educator, basically injures a kid, even though the kid has fully recovered. That's besides the point. The point is the initial incident caused the kid to get injured. He's only looking at probation or a year in jail. So let's just call it what it is, people. This Mr. Broderson probably get a few months in jail, probation, a few smacks on the hand, and he out there in the streets again. Listen, man, this been, any other situation in any other demographic, we already know what time it is. We ain't even got to say it. But back to the matter at hand. How would y'all feel as a parent? Seriously. I know a lot of my audience are parents. How would y'all feel as parents? Your daughter coming in the house with burns on wherever part of her body. Okay? Your son running in the house with burns on his groin, on his hand. How would you feel? Seriously. I don't even want to imagine. I can't even fathom what I'll do. I'm just going to keep it a whole being with you. I mean, just the thought of it enrages me, and it's so far from my mindset that I don't even want to just even consider or think about what I would do, because I already know. Okay? I already know what time it is. So this guy out here, man, and I'm hoping he at least get the year. Apparently, since the kid got fully recovered, whatever, I would have imagined it'd been a little worse, personally. Just hearing the details, I would imagine he would lose his teacher's license, which he did. He would at least pull. I'm looking at about 5 years, and I mean, by the time he get out, he wouldn't even want to pour nothing else on a kid's chest. You feel what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, though. But again, man, how would you feel as a parent if this happened to your kid, your son, your daughter, whatever? Let me know how you feel, man, because you already know where I stand, how I'm going to give it up, so we ain't even going to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But as always, man, like, comment, subscribe. You already know what time it is, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody allowing me to get over 1,000 subscribers, man. It's a bunch of people, in life, man. I'm just going to say this real quick. It's a bunch of people that don't want to see you shine. It's a bunch of people that hold resentment for anything, man. Just keep doing you, man. Keep pressing forward. Just keep being great, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about positivity, man. Anything that's not, man, I can't recognize it. You feel what I'm saying? So as always, man, like, comment, subscribe. If you love me, I love you. Don't love me, I still love y'all. Ain't no hate in my blood, man. I'm out of here. Peace.